Hi again guys, I'm back with another batch of puzzles that I've got for sale on eBay. This is going to be the last but one batch, just one more come after this and all the puzzles will be gone. So first of all, this is the black stickered ghost cube, as you can see, a rare version simply because it's been signed by Ewan Meffert. Otherwise just the standard white plastic with black stickers ghost cube, which is the kind of classic one, the original one. Very difficult puzzle here, one by one. Takes an age to solve. There you go, just solved it for you. Obviously only really for collectors, just to try and make it look like you've got a complete set of cubes on your shelf, not actually a puzzle. Don't know whether anybody will want that or not, but I just thought I'd throw it on here just in case. Meffert's brand Pyraminx, slight dirty marks on a couple of the stickers unfortunately, but nothing major. This is the kind of textured German vinyl that Meffert's famous for. And very bright colours, and it's in reasonably good condition apart from those couple of dirty marks. A Shengshou brand Megaminx with these fabulous Super Pokémon style stickers on, making it a bit more difficult to solve because you've got the orientation of the centres to worry about. MF8 brand boxed Currycopter 3, fabulous puzzle. This is so much fun to solve and quite challenging as well. It's got an extra dimension compared to the regular Curvycopter. It's got all the same moves, all the same jumbling as the regular Curvycopter, but obviously got these centre pieces, and they too can be scrambled, as you can see. So adding a very nice extra layer of extra difficulty to the regular Curvycopter solve, and a lot of fun to solve that one. I enjoyed that one very much. An extremely rare custom made puzzle again. This is Evo Twins 4x4, looks just like a regular 4x4 cube until you turn a face and you get that, and there's something going on at the bottom and it shape shifts wildly. You've got all these blocking things that go on, like here I can't turn the top face because this piece is in the way, and there's loads of things like that. Got excellent puzzle, so much fun to solve. I had a lot of fun with this one. It's custom made, as I said. You can see full videos on my channel explaining exactly how it works if you wish to know more. Just take a look at my other videos on it. A boxed Wit Eden Wormhole 2 which is basically a combination of the Wormhole 1 and the 3x3 mix-up cube. So you've got the mix-up cube style moves that you can do with the 45-degree turns of the centre layers. I should turn on that turn, it will turn, it's me being stupid. Okay, but it's also got the added difficulty of the wormhole puzzles, where you've got these interior colours that also needs to be, they can also be scrambled and solved. I can find a place that will scramble. There we go. You can see we've now got orange inside the white edge pieces there, and they also need to be solved. From when the cube is fully scrambled, they will be completely mixed up, so it's an added extra level of difficulty. And also, actually, what I forgot to say, you've even got them under these mix-up edge pieces. So if I put a wormhole style edge piece there, you can see that there are colours under there as well. So even though it looks like there's nothing under there at the moment, they actually have got them, so you actually kind of have to do what I just did, move things out of the way to find the right pieces. Another Wit Eden brand puzzle. This is the 4x4x3 camouflage cube. If you've seen my videos, you'll know I'm a big fan of this series as a whole, and this one's no exception. Bandaging, shape-shifting puzzle, and a lot of fun to wrap your head around and get solved. Not the most difficult one of the series, this one, but a lot of fun nonetheless. YJ brand single coloured Fisher cube. So basically you solve it by shape rather than colour, of course. Shape shifts quite wildly in its scrambled state. Turns very well actually, this, for a cheap little thing. Lan Lan brand Master Cube. excellent puzzle. You'll find most people that have got this puzzle tell you how much fun this one is to solve. You do have to be a little bit careful with the turning. If you try and turn it when it's misaligned at all, it will explode. I had that happen to me numerous times, so I retensioned it, and that did seem to help things quite a lot. But yeah, it's a fabulous puzzle. Quite tricky to solve when you first try, because you get parities on the corners and things that add an extra challenge to the extra level of challenge to the puzzle. Cube4U brand 3x3x5 cubic version, and again excellent quality, as all these cuboids are from Cube4U. And when it's scrambled, it's, you know, get everything turnable. It becomes bandaged. As you can see, I can no longer turn those two layers, so you have to work your way around that while solving it, and a lot of fun that one is. I loved these little cuboids when I first, especially when I first got into puzzles, when I was still learning how to solve things like that. I really had a good time with those. MF8 brand Starmonks 2 puzzle. So this is the face turning version. Very difficult puzzle to solve. If you were coming to this blind, I'm sure you would struggle with it quite a lot, as I did. This is the version 2 of the puzzle, so an improved mechanism over the version 1. I did have a version 1, but it was damaged, so I can't say for definitely this turns better. It's still not absolutely fabulous. You still have to take a little care with the turning, but once you get things aligned, it does turn very well. And a very challenging puzzle and a lot of fun to solve. Definitely recommend that one. Calvin's brand Trio Cube, which happens to be my favourite one of the series due to the parities and things you can get with it. It's just excellent condition and really fun to solve, as the whole series was, to be honest, but this one was definitely my favourite of the bunch when I finally got around to getting one. So again, highly recommended, and comes in its box, as you can see. A whole load of cube bags. You've got big ones, small ones, branded ones, unbranded ones, Litec ones, good quality ones, bad quality ones, pretty much everything you can imagine. We've got a pile of 30 here, so if you want any cube bags, that's the auction for you. I don't know whether anybody will, but again, I just thought I'd chuck them on eBay just in case. Meffert's Disney Scube ball, so there's a Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck one, and somebody's bidding on my auctions. If you're watching this, thank you. Obviously you don't know if it's you or not, because you don't know when I'm recording the video. A sticker mod. This is a Shengshao speed cube, so it turns quite nicely, easily finger tickle, as you can see. And as you can see, it's also a globe, and it's actually surprisingly difficult to solve, that one. It took me quite some time. Aton's Twist Cube by Calvin's Puzzles and David Ang. Shape-shifting 3x3 shape mod that looks absolutely fabulous, really does. And a little bit catchy when it's shape-shifted, because you've got lots of sharp points coming together, but otherwise excellent fun. I do apologise for the phone going off. I can't really reach it right now to turn the sound off, so if it carries on, just accept the fact that somebody's buying my puzzles or bidding on them. Excuse me. Cube Twist brand Triamese Cube. So this is 3x3 cubes joined together. Again, excellent condition. This is one I've enjoyed a lot. The centre cube particularly is quite difficult to solve, so don't expect it to be easy, that one, but definitely a fun one. Meffert's Pyraminx Diamond, or Rob's Octahedron, as Oscar originally called it, designed by Oscar van Deventer. This is the 4-colour version, so a little bit trickier to solve because you've got kind of some false equivocation type parities to be concerned with. Landline brand Rhombic Dodecahedron 3x3 shape mod. Excellent puzzle this. Really looks cool, and it's basically kind of a super cube, but really nice shape, and surprisingly it doesn't shapeshift as Rhombic Dodecahedron don't. Super Pokemon style 2x2 doesn't really add any extra difficulty. In fact, it doesn't add any extra difficulty at all to a regular 2x2. It's a landline 2x2. in excellent condition. Really only bought as part of to complete the collection of Super Pokemon cubes on my shelves. A Calvin's brand geared octahedron, corner turning geared octahedron, so as you can see it twists the corners and the gears moved. Quite tricky to solve this one. Took me quite some time to figure this one out. I was very glad when I did. It actually comes with this slightly creased, unfortunately, because it's on very thin paper, unfortunately, which is strange to me, but it's a certificate of well, it says collector's certificate. Of course, I actually bought this direct from Timur Abaturov, the original designer, and it has been signed by him. There, as you can see, unfortunately, the signature has bled a little bit into either the signature protector or the sticker below it. I don't know which it is, but either way, it's bizarre that it should work like that. And it's also numbered number 5 there. Again, it's bled slightly. I don't know if this is the ink that was used or whatever the sticker material is, whichever one's to blame. Actually, clearly a combination of the two. But yeah, I bought it directly from Timur, who's the designer of it, so that's why I've got the certificate with it, and that will come with the puzzle if you buy it. The excellent Limcube Dreidel 3x3. If you haven't seen this, I'd be surprised. It's widely regarded, I'll put it in the wrong end, widely regarded as one of the best new puzzles of recent times. It really is superb quality and a lot of fun to solve. Just look up a few reviews on YouTube and you'll see everybody thinks the same. It turns great, it really does. Considering the complexity of it, it is absolutely stunning quality, and it turns like a regular 3x3 and corner turning, and you can also do these 60-degree turns on the corners and continue to make moves. Obviously all these little pieces get scrambled up as well, and it even shape shifts and looks like a porcupine when it's scrambled, and it is purely and simply fabulous. If you don't have one of these, you need one. It is without doubt one of the best puzzles you will ever own. Witch Eden brand 3x3x6 version 2. So this is the version that's got a 0 face on the white face, so the circle pieces don't rotate with the face, but they do when you turn the face below. As with the rest of the series, excellent quality, quite challenging. I always think of these kind of like a bit of a maze, because you've got to kind of figure out exactly what order to do things in, and that's part of the challenge of figuring out how to solve them. Excellent quality, this entire series, and a lot of fun to solve. Again, if you haven't got any of these, I highly recommend them, and especially this one. Next we have a puzzle I'm trying to drop. This is the Lan brand Squish Cube. The reason it nearly dropped it is because as soon as you pick it up on these angled surfaces, it tends to try to turn. Very good optical illusion. It just looks like a cube a lot of the time, but when you look at it like this, you can see it's actually a very odd shape, and it shape shifts dramatically when scrambled. As you can see, quite crazy shapes you get out of it. And the quality of this is just superb from Lan. It really is shockingly good quality from them, actually, especially for the prices. Very weighty, and it's quite a large puzzle. You can see I've got large hands. It fills my hand, and it's really a lot of fun and a great quality puzzle. Axe Cube or Tetramid, whichever you prefer. This is Diansheng brand 3x3 shape mod. It'll help if I put it on the screen. So yeah, as you would expect, it turns just like a 3x3 and shapeshifts quite a lot too. And reasonably good quality, just pretty much standard Diansheng 3x3 shape mod quality, which is a good thing, not a bad thing. But you know, don't expect a speed cube. A boxed IE's 5x5x4 cuboid, excellent fun cuboid this one, really good turning quality. Based on the Ishin mechanism, like most of IE's puzzles are, it does turn well, and it's a lot of fun to solve this one. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a tickly cough today. Oh, getting in a stupid box. Thank you. And next we have a boxed Dian 2 Guhong. So this is version 1 of the Guhong, it's just the second Dian design of speed cubes. Well used, the stickers are showing some signs of wear, as you can see, because it has been solved many times. But obviously that also means it's very well broken in. I'm no speed cuber, but this does turn very well, and it's been lubed quite well as well, and tensioned very well, and this is a very nice turning puzzle. Curvicopter Plus from Mefferts and Tom Z. Now this is very much like the regular Curvicopter again, so you've got all the same jumbling moves, same turning style, but you've also got these extra little pieces in the centre. When you're turning regular Curvicopter, now let me see where can I find it, there we go. That would be bandaged there, but on this one you can actually, you've got this extra cup which allows more turns. You can see that little piece pops out by itself. So an extra level of difficulty compared to the regular Curvicopter. A box MF8 and Dian brand Crazy Octahedron. This is the Saturn version. I can't remember exactly what it actually got. 1 0 face, 2 0 faces, 3 0 faces. I think this could be 4. Yeah, 4 0 faces and 4 2 faces on this one. Regular Dian MF8 Crazy Octahedron. Quality and difficulty, they're fun puzzle to solve. I enjoyed that series quite a lot. Another Ghost Cube. This is the gold outline version. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you any more about it than that, other than it looks very cool with these gold outline stickers, which is exactly why I actually carried on buying those ones. A couple of very rare puzzles. This is a 3D printed Sunrise Sunset puzzle by David Pitcher. Really enjoyed solving this one. I've enjoyed this puzzle a lot. It's been solved quite a number of times. I've even dyed it black in the middle of owning it. So yeah, you've got 2 types of turns on this. You've got these, they're all corners, all the corners turn essentially, so you've got 3 around the big ones around the equator, like so, and these smaller tips on the tops, which can be a little bit tricky. You do need to get things lined up before they will turn, but once they do, they turn absolutely fine, apart from when you manage to half twist it halfway through a turn. And yes, fun solve that one. An excellent quality hexagonal prism cube by Rex Perez, who made this, the same person who made the Ghost tetrahedron I solved last time around. So it's cube shape mod, and it shape shifts dramatically when scrambled, as you can see, and it's also kind of a super cube as well, and it's actually particularly challenging that because there's parities involved that you don't normally get with cube shape mods, and it's definitely well worth having a go at that one. It took me quite some time to solve that one when I first got it. Rubik's brand tiled 2x2 cube. So instead of stickers are going to wear out, you've got tiles, so it's regular Rubik's brand 2x2 quality. It's not the best speed cube in the world, but it's not bad either. MF8 Super Square 1, which I haven't got around to solving, still in scrambled state. 4 layer Super Square 1 puzzle, the regular Super Square 1 quality. 2 solution mirror blocks cube. So you can solve it any one of 2 ways. You can solve it like this, which is by shape, so like a regular mirror box. You can also solve it by colour, in which case it becomes quite dramatically shape shifted, as you can see. So imagine I've got that blue and green edge solved now. That would be the solved state for that piece, and it's obviously not lined up with the shape of the other pieces around it. Boxed Cube for You 3x3x4 puzzle, excellent quality as these all cuboids all are from Cube for You. Very nice puzzle. For a long time, this was my favourite puzzle when I first started cubing. I just really enjoyed the solving process. Even when I could solve it, got to the point where I could solve it easily, I'd still pick it up and play with it while I was watching films and television, etc., and really enjoyed playing with it. A Babylon Tower puzzle. Don't know. Got that logo on the top. I don't know whether that's the genuine brand or not. And again, it's scrambled at the moment. Cute little balls in a cube puzzle. Don't no idea the name or the brand or anything. Basically, just gotta move it around as I am now until all the balls end up with the colours in the places they belong. Witch Eden brand 3x3x6. Interesting design on the box. I thought that was quite cool. So yeah, much like the 3x3x4, except you've got 6 layers instead of 4, quite obviously. Yeah, good quality puzzle, fun to solve. A Rare Mephits, which comes in this lovely cube bag. 43rd anniversary treasure chest. So as with all the treasure chest puzzles, once it's in its solved state, the lid comes off and you've got space to store something inside if that's what you wish to do. But it also comes with this crystal blue Pyraminx. Now, it's not a puzzle, it doesn't turn, it's basically kind of etched glass. It's quite cool, very limited edition, not available for sale anymore as far as I'm aware. Both of them have these matching cube bags to go with them. As I say, these were for Mephits, specially made, limited edition for Mephits 43rd anniversary. Put that in there so I don't get separated. Another Witch Eden Camouflage Cube series puzzle. However, this is actually just the, well, it's the 4x4x2, so it's not actually called a camouflage cube, even though it's got all the same pieces, but simply because it's not turning in that kind of offset way that camouflage cubes series do, because it's everything matches up after its turn. Well, it does shapeshift. But it's not disguised as something it's not. I think that's the idea of not calling it a camouflage cube, whereas a lot of the others are. So if you've always wondered about a 4x4x2 cuboid, it solves exactly the same way as all the hand modified ones, so it's well worth getting hold of. A Diane Gem 8 puzzle. Excellent fun, this one. You have to be a little bit careful with the alignment, otherwise it will have a little bit of a potentially pop. It's not bad, but you just have to take a little bit of care. But other than that, it's a fun puzzle and a lot of fun to solve. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. Not that there's many puzzles I didn't enjoy playing with, of course. Otherwise it'd be a strange hobby to have. Diane MF8 Bermuda Minx. This is the Neptune version, so one of the more tricky ones actually. 4 of the special faces. So you've got 2 trapezoids, 2 rhombuses, and rhombi. What a plural of rhombus. And obviously lots of setup moves and bandaging, just like the rest of the series. They have to turn other faces to unblock the one you want to turn, etc. As with the rest of the series, a lot of fun. Really fun series of puzzles, these ones. Many a happy hour figuring those out. Yes, it's a long video this week, guys, because there's a lot of puzzles on, because I got a special deal from eBay again to allow me to put a whole load on with free listings. So taking advantage, and as I said last week, I'm getting close towards possibly buying a house, although the one I wanted has fallen through, the one I was looking at, so I'm looking at something else now, but I want the money as soon as possible now. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. This is a Diane Gem 7, one of the best of the series, I think, quality wise and challenge wise. So you got the hexagons that turn, the square faces that turn. They can be a little bit stiff, but they do turn once you get them going. And also, we can find the right place, jumbles as well, which adds an extra layer of difficulty. And there's a lot of fun to be had with that one. And as you can see, it's also boxed. Jiansheng brand 3x3 hexagonal prism shape mod. So obviously turns like a 3x3, but doesn't look like a 3x3 at all in its sold state at least. This is a Z brand, so not the official Mefex One volcano cube, volcano puzzle, however you want to pronounce it. A couple of slightly damaged stickers, unfortunately, and some of these interior ones I've had to glue down on several occasions because they're on like a curved surface and don't want to stay on some of the time. But just in case you're not aware, it's kind of like a cross cube, but in a Pyraminx form. So it's like a Pyraminx, but every face has got this extra face that rotates, and the rest of the puzzle turns like a regular Pyraminx, and these tips rotate and can be scrambled too. Fun puzzle, challenging, some interesting kind of parity type situations you get into that can be quite difficult to solve. And again, still scrambled, unfortunately. Never got around to fixing that. This is the, I'm sure you're aware, Eitan Star in its original box. So face turning icosahedron, face turning icosahedron, and as with all face turning icosahedron puzzles, it jumbles as well. I don't know how easy it is to see that in the scrambled state on camera, but it does, trust me. Widely regarded as one of the most difficult to solve mass-produced puzzles. Moyu Crazy Fish Cube or Crazy Yileng 3x3 shape mod, excellent quality and a fun one to solve. Calvin's brand, I think, because as far as I'm aware they're the only ones that made this, Square 2 puzzle. So it's like the Square 1, except each of the corners is split into 2 pieces and can also be scrambled in that way, and a lot of shape shifting going on, as with all Square 1 variants. Another Witted and Camouflage Cube puzzle. This is a 3x3x4. My personal favourite of the series. Can be quite challenging to solve this one, even by the standards of the series. Definitely the one I've enjoyed the most out of a series. I enjoyed immensely anyway. A very good quality octagonal prism, no badly damaged stickers or anything, slightly discoloured, slightly discoloured white stickers. It actually looks through the viewfinder that they're slightly more white than they are in reality, so just be aware of that. It is a little bit discoloured. Tom Z's original Curvicopter by Mefex. Excellent quality puzzle. This just turns sublimely and just so much fun to solve. It just feels like it wants to turn all the time. You know, you just don't get any lockups really or anything like that. And obviously jumbles the same as all helicopter cube type puzzles. Another fabulous puzzle here, the Calvin's brand Octostar Cube, can't remember, I'm pretty sure it's Octostar. So it turns like a regular 3x3, but obviously there's something more going on. If you line up 2 adjacent edges like so, you can then do a 45-degree turn. Then you've got all these shape shifting turns going on, lots of bandaging that you get in its scrambled state, and a really excellent challenge and excellent puzzle. You do have to be a little bit careful with the turning. If you try and turn it when it's not aligned properly, it can and does explode. I actually did a tutorial on how to assemble it on my channel because it's happened to a few people, and it's quite difficult to assemble until you know what you're doing. Once you've had a bit of practice, it actually becomes quite easy, but yeah, it's something you do have to be aware of. Jiansheng brand Axis Cube, again a non-paying bidder, so try and sell that one again. YJ white fish cube, slightly dirty white plastic as you get with older white puzzles. Unfortunately, this came used to me. I didn't buy it new, so it was actually not in the absolute best condition. It's not terrible or anything, but just be aware, it does look very slightly dirty. Don't know the brand of the cube, I'm afraid. I will show you the edges just to give you an idea. It doesn't look like a speed cube or anything, however it actually turns quite well. See, easily finger trickable, but a little bit catchy. I suspect Shengxiao, but I don't know. So obviously a 3x3 Super Pokemon sticker mod. Well, we're getting towards the end now, guys, if you're still hanging around watching this. Eyes brand 4x4x3, so excellent quality cuboid yet again from IE. I wish he'd make more, because he's released some excellent puzzles, and this one's no exception. Fully functional 4x4x3, which was long awaited when it was finally released. He's been promising it for quite a while before it actually finally got produced, and it was worth the wait. It's a good quality puzzle. 3x3 house cube, boxed. Not really a lot to show you on that. It's just a kind of combination of 3x3 cube and fish cube pieces made to look like a house. Calvin's Curvy Dino Cube. So it's really a compy cube actually, which is the original design, but it's got these curvy cuts on it, designed by Evgeny Grigoriev. So it's much the same as a Dino Cube, except you've got these extra extra corner pieces that aren't apparent on a regular Dino Cube to solve. And yeah, good quality, not difficult to solve. Witted brand again. This is the 4x4x3 Mix Up Plus. So much like all the other Mix Up Plus puzzles, you've got the 45-degree turns you can do on the centres, but being the 4x4 you can also split up. Sorry, 4x4x3 you can also split up these. You've got this bandaging because you've got this kind of different centrepiece here. You can see you've got one there that's split and one there that's joined together, which causes some bandaging in the scrambled state, which can add some, definitely add some difficulty. This and the 3x3x4 version are my two favourites of the whole Mix Up series, and again it's a series I'm a big fan of anyway, but those two are particular favourites. Genuine Nintendo brand 10 billion barrel, which I never ever managed to solve. Very difficult puzzle. There are guides on the internet, but I never got around to reading one, so it's never been solved since I've owned it. Trying to see if I can get it in the light to show you. It is actually the genuine Nintendo version. There you go, hopefully you can see that. It's in good quality, and as you can see, it comes in the original packaging. Lan Lan Windtalkers brand 4x4 Mask Cube. So much like the 3x3 Mask Cube, the centres don't need solving. Not a difficult puzzle, actually quite a simple puzzle as far as 4x4 modifications go. But fun nonetheless, and decent quality. And the last two. Firstly, another one of these Mad Heads puzzles. I can't remember the name of this one. I'm just looking for it. It says Crazy Skull next to it there, I think. So I thought this was them Crazy Horn. No, that's the red one. Okay, Crazy Skull it is. 2x2 ball shaped mod with the monster on it. And finally, Calvin's 3x3x5 series T-Cube. So all the same regular 3x5 series quality and functionality. And that's it, guys. So thank you once again for watching. Thank you very much for buying if you're one of the people that is buying from me, and I'll see you next time.